3.5 million years ago, at the beginning of the rainy season in what is now Tanzania, a volcano we know as Sadaman erupted. The eruption covered the surrounding landscape with an ash that was fine and gritty, much like beach sand. And then it rained. The moistened ash from Sadaman became a type of natural cement, recording the tracks of many animal species who walked across it that day. Monkeys, rhinos, giraffes, and incredibly, two of our own ancestors, hominids. They were probably from Lucy's species, Australopithecus afarensis. Unearthed in 1978 by Mary Leakey and her excavation team, the Laetoli footprints are unique and dramatic evidence for one of the defining characteristics of being a hominid, bipedalism. Walking upright requires a unique set of anatomical features, and one of the most obvious features is the structure of the human foot. Unlike chimps, who have a divergent big toe used for grasping, the human big toe is in line with the other toes and helps to propel the body forward. The human condition is clearly preserved in the Laetoli footprint. To better understand the origins of upright walking, we need to look even deeper into our ancestral past. Nina Jablonski, curator of anthropology at the California Academy of Sciences, is a paleoanthropologist who studies bipedalism.
When you watch chimpanzees or gorillas interact with one another, they occasionally make bipedal displays in front of one another. Usually they do this when there is some kind of competition for resources among them. As soon as animals begin to be more bipedal, there are so many other things that they can then do with their forelimbs and hands. This is exactly how we think bipedalism evolved. And so a whole host of positive feedback mechanisms, the use of hands in feeding, in carrying, in play, in gesture, all of these things would feed into this system and propel bipedalism into a firm anatomical adaptation.
Recent hominid fossil discoveries in Kenya by paleoanthropologist Meve Leakey at the site of Kanapoi near Lake Turkana have provided even older evidence for bipedalism. Roughly 1 million years older than Lucy, Australopithecus anamensis was even more ape-like. However, the anatomy of the shin bone indicated an upright posture and gait. So bipedalism was the initial feature that set us apart from the apes. But it wasn't until much later that evolutionary changes would set our own genus Homo apart from the Australopithecines.